Hey guys, I just thought I would do a quick share of what I've got so far in my year 2017's little journal. I covered the front with just pieces of canvas strips that I had. I came across them in my stash. I just glued them down and then I painted over them. I would like to put some spray or something on it, but the leaves around along there are all of stencils. I stenciled her and then I went over her with the glitter glue that's in the little tubes and some paint. I think she turned out really cute. And then I've added tabs for each month. I'm probably not going to put as much in my little book but as the other people that are participating, but we'll see. I might end up having to change it up, but we'll see. So the first prompt was back in December, and it was a new step forward. And so this is what I came up with, and how I made the baby step. Baby feet, I don't know if anybody else will remember how to do this, but you take your hand like that and put paint here, and then just set it down, and then just use your ring finger for the big toe, and then your pinky for all the other little toes. And that's how you can make baby feet like that. So it's a new step forward, so what's more new than a baby foot, right? And then I went and just wrote things and did little stars, and then I went over the stars with my Posca pen. And Sarah, Cranky Crafter, gave those to me. It's wish granted. Thank you, Sarah. So I've just put create art. I have these circles here. These were punched out circles in my stash, and I put them down. Create art, sew weekly, write letters, watch sunrise, sell the house, settle in a new home, use your stash, and then there's all kinds of things in here that I would like to do this year. Exercise every day, have more time with family, visit more new places, hike more, lose weight, fasting sugar down to 110 to 90 to 110, strengthen my core muscles, explore more, cross-stitch kits. I want to use up as many of the cross-stitch kits that I have as I can. One, to get rid of them out of my stash, and two, so that when we do get a house, I'll have some things I can hang on the wall that I made myself. Go to more live shows. I'd love to go to more live performances, plays, musical performances, you know, things like that. Just seek out new experiences, make some new friends, and express love more. Grow more food that we eat in self, grow more of my own being, and grow better family connections. And then, of course, the word I chose was experiences. And then I've also included the January prompt from Gina of bubbles and bling, and so that's where the bling pieces came in, and so I've added them on. And Angie, the glue that's holding them to this page is this Aleene's Max Tacky adhesive. It is actually holding them down really, really good. So if you're using some flimsy foil from something, this stuff does hold it onto the paper. Okay, so I glued those down. I added bubbles, bubbly dots. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to go around all of this stuff with the Posca pen with y'all right now. And this piece here actually folds over onto the next page there. So that might end up getting covered up. That's okay. And then I printed off the calendars that Gina has in the file section, or I don't know who did it. I believe it was Gina put those in there, and they're awesome. I went to one of the links and printed off the calendars in the size that would fit my book. So I went through and I put the calendar on every tab page. So there's January, and then you flip to this one. Here I have February, and I just used washi tape that I had. There's March. So I was going to go in here. I've got my gold pen and my Posca pen. And I was just going to bring y'all around here a little bit. can't get this didn't print off very dark, but I know what's what. And I'm going to have to write this sideways. And it's not even going to show very well, I don't think. Happy New Year. And I'm going to end up having to go in the above the calendar because I covered part of my box with the washi tape. And then you're supposed to go through and mark some things too. I actually have a calendar somewhere here that's a perpetual birthday calendar, but I wanted to go ahead and add birthdays in here. I'm not sure what I did with it. I don't believe we have any birthdays in January. I could be wrong. I know in February my sister Robin's birthday is. So anyway, I'll go through and put birthdays, wedding anniversaries, things like that that I know. I'll put in here with the days. I might have like one color. I've got these pens here. I have other colors. I've got the blue-green one, and I think it's an orange one too. I could be wrong. I'll find the other ones, but I'll use one for birthdays and one for anniversaries and, you know, things like that. So on this page, I just want to see, I don't have my glasses on either. Let me grab those real quick because this could be real ugly if I don't. Oops, I didn't mean to kick y'all. Sorry. Sorry. Might have to back out a little bit too. There you go. So, I don't know. I'm behind on prompts. I'm trying to get caught up. The next thing I want to do is the watercolor bookmark. And I'm actually going to use it in my journal. In this little journal here. So I need to make it to a size that fits in here. And then I need to go and I need to look at Cindy and Gina. I need to look at all of the leaders' channels and see what's new that's popped up. So make sure this is going. And I was just going to go around the edge of this. I'm not doing too good at seeing very good, even with the glasses. The only piece that did not sit well and stick real good is the one I bent over the top. This pen's just not doing on this paint. It's just disappearing. So I was actually going to try to go around all the bubbles that I made. Maybe I won't worry about trying to go around the metal pieces since they're giving me so much trouble. Ooh, that makes a wicked sound, doesn't it? I don't know if this is helping to see these or not. Tell you what, I'll go around them with the white. And then maybe go back around them with a black. Just jelly pen. Because it just doesn't look like it's doing anything. And I need to do something about my experiences because it's not standing out too good either. This is actually, the glitter is making it splatter all over. Which I guess is okay. I don't know. Y'all, I know this journal is just for me, but man, I'm not real happy with this page at all, but I'm going to leave it. It's all practice, right? We don't know how something's going to turn out until we do it. So we just have to accept that not everyone's going to be absolutely pleasing to our eye. I also made like these little ribbons here and there, but I'm not going to worry about going over them with anything. They're hardly visible. There's one there and there and there. So, I don't know. Maybe the experiences word needs glitter. Maybe. I'm having a hard time with that one glitter thing. Maybe I'll use this 3D fabric glue. Not glue, but paint on it. Because it writes really good. Maybe I'll use that to go around the bubbles. Probably right where y'all can't see. And I know y'all are going, that's going to add a lot of dimension. This stuff flattens out pretty good. That looks kind of cool. I just got to make sure I don't like put some, you know, somewhere where I need to go later, because I'll stick my arm in it. I know I will. Oop. So maybe if I just do this in there. I know this is probably about as much fun as watching paint dry. Sorry guys. I don't know. It's harder to control once you get closer to the end of a letter. Well, I went and picked up Scott's prescriptions that he wanted me to go pick up. He sent me a message when I was in Ingles getting milk. He sent me a message, can you run by Publix and pick up a prescription? They called and said they had one ready. And it turned out it was the meter that we found out our insurance will cover the cost of a testing meter and testing strips and lancets. So he called the doctor's office and they called it in, and sure enough, totally covered. Didn't have to. And we've been putting out so much money in test strips. So I'm glad he found out about that. So I called and told them that I wanted a meter, because most of the time if you have your own meter, it records your scores, so you don't have to keep a paper thing on whatever your blood sugar was for each time you took it. And that might be better for me if I had my own meter. Of course, I could use the old one. It's just I want one that's going to get paid for by the insurance, since we're paying so much for insurance anyway. Might as well utilize it. I don't know what this is going to be, you guys. We'll just have to play it by ear here. And there I go, putting paint where I'm probably going to need to put my hand. So let's go back up here. See, there's... Well, that's not very even. Guess it'll be all right though. This will take a while to dry, and I think I've discovered something new that I'm going to share, but I'm going to do a test on it first to see if it's as cool as I think it will be. And if it is, tomorrow y'all will get a tutorial on it. And hopefully I'm not copying something somebody else already does, because a lot of people get upset when people do the same thing. I try to give credit if it's something I've already seen. All right, let's see. Here's one or two that doesn't have any of this around it. And yes, you can use t-shirt paint on paper. You know what? This might actually even work around the metal things and seal the edges in. There goes a great big piece of ice. Did y'all hear it? I made beef soup yesterday, and that's what we're going to have today because I don't feel like cooking today. Well, let's turn it this way and see if I can give this a go and see if it'll... I'm trying to put enough on that it's on the foil pieces and on the paper to kind of hold it all in. Ooh, looks kind of cool. I know, I'm probably right where y'all need to see. Kind of looks kind of cool. The guy that Scott knows that helped him know about this job up here said that somebody else they both worked with at Bose Corporation is going to be in the area, and so we're all going to get together with spouses and such and go to the Smoking Pig barbecue this weekend, since we decided to stay up here this weekend to give Scott a downtime from home repairs. With him working long days and such, I'm trying to make sure he takes some downtime. Woo! Got a big old bubble of it that time. That'll take forever. So I'm looking forward to meeting some other folks. I hope it's not that the guys wanted to just go out, just the guys, and I'm going to be like a third wheel, but I guess we'll find out, huh? And we're planning to drive around a bit and look at some properties and things like that this weekend. Because by golly, I'd love to be in my own new house before next Christmas. 1 year is plenty in living like this. What we need is to find a place that's already got like a garage or shop on it to house all of Scott's toys. Oh, my hand's starting to cramp. Ooh. Tippy's in with me. The other ones are still out on the porch. It's warm enough though. Tippy's just getting where he likes to be with Mama. Which I think is so funny because Howie's the one that was my buddy first. I don't know. Guess they're just switching out. All right, well, we'll see how this dries up, and that's what I've done. Kind of like it now, just with the addition of the t-shirt paint, and that's all it is. It's just Scribbles t-shirt stuff. Looks kind of cool. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Good grief, 20 minutes. I hope you all hung around to see it. If you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. I need to go do that bookmark next. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.